I'm waiting for the housing market to crash or for me to get a job that pays $30,000 to $50,000 more a year. Whichever one happens first. Hey everybody, welcome back. So I know that I haven't talked about my home search recently. I haven't been making videos recently, to be honest. Life has gotten busy, but I'm back and I thought that I'd give y'all an update on where I'm at with buying a house, my first house. So if you don't know, I've started like a series here on YouTube. You can go back and watch the playlist and you can see from me saving for a house to finding a realtor to getting a lender and all through the home buying process up until December of last year when I got a house until I didn't. Basically, the appraisal fell through and I couldn't pay the appraisal difference, so I lost that house. When I lost that house, I lost money on it too, because I had to pay for inspections, I had to pay due diligence, I had to pay a lot of things. So in this video, I'm gonna catch y'all up on what's happened since then and if I still want to buy a house. So I had been saving money all last year. I had gotten close to $14,000, $15,000 in savings when I found that house that I made an offer on and that offer was accepted. When things fell through, I lost money and that left my bank account or my savings account down to $8,002.61. So right above $8,000, that's what I was left with. I didn't know it at the time, but when it looked like I was going to be able to get the house, there was a family member who was going to gift me money so that I could buy appliances. I didn't know that, but they were going to do that. And even when they found out that I wasn't going to get the house, they were like, here, this is the money that I was going to give you. And they were like, this was going to be for your refrigerator and other appliances. And I was like, thank you so much, beloved family member. And I didn't spend that money. I just put it in a savings account and it's been there since December because one day that money will be used for its intended purposes. We're going to speak it into existence that one day I'll actually be able to buy a refrigerator and a washer and dryer with that money. And after they gave me that money, then my bank account went up to $10,500. Yeah, $10,500. So after that, I also got my earnest money back. If you don't know, earnest money is like good faith money. It basically means that you, a buyer, or you're telling the seller like, hey, I really want this house. And just to show you that I want it, here is a certain amount of money that I'm going to call earnest money. And you could have that for now just to show you how interested I am. But if anything goes wrong, I'm going to get that money back. So I was able to get that money back. And I think my earnest money was $1,000 because that put my bank account up to $11,500. And that's how much was in my bank account back in December of last year, December 31st. So since then, I have been saving money every month. I have not saved at the rate that I used to save for other things. This year, I also wanted to do other things with my life. I've been traveling a lot, kind of. Y'all are going to see in some videos, but I went to Boston. I've gone to New York twice. I went to DC, went to Texas. So I've been traveling. Okay. But yeah, I've been living life. So I haven't been saving as much as I used to save, but over the last 5 months, I was able to save $3,604.82. So as of May 16th, I now have $15,108.61 in my savings account. Ooh, that's honestly the highest that I think my savings account has ever been. um, which is like a really cool feeling and like a weird feeling as well. I don't know, it's weird to like open your bank account and see like that much money just sitting there. And it's also weird because I have student loans, right? And one of my student loans is like 14,000 something. So I could just like hit submit and like pay off one of my student loans if I wanted to. I'm not going to. Ooh, that was my mom. She watches my videos, so she'll see this, but I'll have to call her back later. But yeah, it's weird that I'll have to, or it's weird that I could do that, but I'm not going to, because I'd rather have a house and pay off my student loans, especially since I have a pretty low debt to income ratio, or a high debt. No, I think it's called a low debt to income ratio. So the fact that I have student loans in my case isn't really stopping me from getting a house, because that's really my only debt. So, and then compared to my income, that amount of debt isn't high, so it doesn't really stop me from getting a house. So I'm not gonna pay mine off before I get a house. But yeah, that's where I'm at money-wise as far as savings go. I had a goal to be able to save like $20,000 this year, and I do think that I could get there. Definitely by December, I could get there. However, my lease is up in like September or October, and I don't think I could get there by then. And I really don't want to renew my lease. So where does that put me? The housing market right now, at the beginning of the year, there was definitely like a listing issue or supply issue. There just wasn't a lot of homes in my area. There are starting to be more and more homes that are available, but the issue is it's still competitive. However, it's not as competitive because interest rates have also gone up, like nationwide. And what I'm finding is that when the interest rates go up, it's gonna make it that much more unaffordable for a lot of people, including myself. That house that I almost had, my interest rate was going to be like 4.1 something. I want to say 4.125%. Right now, y'all know I'm using a special, not a special, but I'm using a credit union that has a first-time homebuyers program, where I would put 0% down. If I were to still use them, their interest rates right now are like 6.17 something percent. And honestly, that's just not affordable at all. It's not affordable at that interest rate, not at the price of homes around here. Prices haven't really gone down in my area. I don't know if they're increasing at the same pace as they were last year, but the prices haven't gone down. We're talking about like $400,000 homes, and at a 6.1 something percent interest rate with 0% down. That's a really high mortgage, especially for one person. And it's just, it doesn't really seem affordable like that. And then in certain areas, property taxes are really high. I was looking at townhomes. Townhomes come with HOAs. Sometimes HOAs can be anywhere from like $100 to $300 a month. And it's just, I don't know. It just seems like it's not really affordable. Not at that $400,000 range. And that's not like a large home. That's like a starter home around here. And a more updated starter home. One that was built like less than 10 years ago, probably. But yeah. And it's like I'm capable of finding homes that are more like 280 maybe. That's like the lowest I've seen, but those are homes that have to be either really updated, or they're homes that are like in the middle of nowhere. And I don't want to live in the middle of nowhere. I know myself. I don't like to drive. My friends would like never see me. So I don't want to live in the middle of nowhere. And also, I don't mind renovating. It's just I'm not rich and I don't have money to renovate. And I don't really want to go into debt to renovate either. I know some people do that. I haven't really looked into it. I just don't like the idea of doing that. So I don't really know where I'm at with the house search right now. I haven't gone and looked at any homes recently. I look at things like Zillow, but I haven't physically gone to look at homes. I had a, what is it called? Your pre-approval letter, that's expired. So I can't even just like buy a house right now. Even if I wanted to, I'd have to go to a lender again and get pre-approved all over again. So I don't know. I really don't know. That's why I haven't been making videos about it, because like nothing has changed for me. I'm just saving money. I'll continue to save money because that is, a goal for myself. And I know that that was one of the goals that I had for this year, was to get a house, but I don't know if that is feasible for this year. Who knows? I don't know what God has planned for me. It's just when I look at the numbers right now, they're not really adding up. Unless I'm comfortable being very house poor, unless I'm comfortable having like a $2,500 mortgage by myself, which I'm not. So that seems like the current reality of things right now, and I don't want to sign up for that. That's another thing. It would be different if I was married, or if I wanted a roommate, or if I like lived with a boyfriend or something. I never saw myself doing that, so I don't know. But it'd be different if I had someone to split a mortgage with, because what is $2,500 divided by 2? $1,250? I could pay that. But yeah, $2,500 by myself just is not, that ain't it. That's not something that I want to do. So yeah, I'm waiting for the housing market to crash, or for me to get a job that pays $30,000 to $50,000 more a year. Whichever one happens first. That's where I'm at right now. So what are y'all doing? I know that a lot of people following me, they are looking for a house too. Have you been able to get one in this market? If so, like what type of interest rates, what type of horror stories did you have to go through in order to get it? Did you not have a horror story? Was it like perfectly smooth sailing for you? Like what happened? Because I'd like to know. Because nothing's happening over here right now. I'm just saving money. Hope you liked the video. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what's going on with your home buying journey. I'll see you next time.